Computer, start recording. The last few weeks, it just became quieter and quieter around the Argo. People doing their jobs in silence, reading in silence, heading to the training module in silence. Everything was violently silent. We knew it was going to happen. We knew it was going to happen soon, but no one knew when exactly. And then we received a message from the Urano Restoration headquarters on Weltry that Cormorir is under blockade, and we've been requested to join the fleet. It felt like a sigh of relief happened at once all around the ship. We knew we were going into a tough fight, but at least we had something concrete to do. It took us some 20 days to get here, and I'm heading to the briefing right after I record this. Computer, stop recording. Computer, start recording. Well, that went about as well as expected. Espinosa still holds delusions of grandeur. But even if he was totally insane, we are dropping on his doorstep with enough firepower to split a smaller moon in half. It's unnerving. Computer, stop recording. Computer, start recording. Ostergaard. That man decided to go rogue with a dropship filled to the brim with mechs. We are in trouble. But as Yang said, at least we now know why Espinosa was so confident. Luckily, Dr. Murad concocted a plan that makes Halloween movies look realistic. She's going to use the Locura, the virus that almost got us killed and paralyzed our ship, to do the same to Ostergaard. Well, it's our best gamble, so we're going with it. Unfortunately, I'm forbidden from leading this drop by Kamea. She wants me to coordinate and stay as the last minute reserve. Basically, she wants us to cover the retreat in case we fail. Well, I guess Decker's going to command this one. He's the most experienced pilot after all, and the most experienced commander besides me. Dancer grew to be as competent commander as Decker or me are, so she's second in command here. Medusa is probably the most level-headed pilot I've ever seen, so he's a no-brainer. And Glit's erratic genius is a very useful tool if you don't oversteer or understeer it. It's 1300 hours as I'm recording this, and the Lance is on their way to a communication installation on Lyris, Cormor's second moon. It is the only place that we can hope to deploy the virus successfully at. Computer, stop recording. 1303, touchdown. Okay people, listen up. The Iberia and its famous captain Ostergaard will be here in about an hour. But that doesn't mean we get to take it slow. The sooner we deal with this, the better. Later on got us some crawlers for support. If their techs get in the compound, they can turn their turrets on our side. On that note, stay in turret shadow so you don't have to blow them up. Also, Decker is carrying Dr. Murad, so try and cut them a clean route to the main tower. 1307, first contact. We're seeing a lot of turrets, but only one lands. I guess they're spread thin as we are. 1308, Decker scrapped the mech with one salvo, and the other three don't look like they'll pose much of a challenge. Decker did get a hit in the head from a turret. I might have to give command over to Glitch if he starts being problematic. 1310. They went after the APCs, but their armor held. Barely. 1313. The base is our and so are the turrets. Do a sweep, assume defensive position, and drop off Dr. Murad. 1318. Sweep finished and Dr. Murad is doing her magic. Holy shit, they landed in the middle of them. 1320. Up for reinforcement landed in the middle of the base, just on top of our PPC carriers. Glitch is engaging them. Banzo and Medusa are close behind. Decker is unfortunately too far to do anything at this moment. 1323. Half 4 eliminated. 1330, another drop. Decker, get to the bulwark and do not let them pass. 1331. Decker is reporting another head hit. He seems like he's having trouble concentrating. He might be losing consciousness at moments. Shit. He's still in the game, but Banzo, assume command. 1338. Up for eliminated. Standing by. Keep your eyes on Decker, guys. He definitely has a concussion at this point. 1345. Dr. Murad is done. Now to wait for us to guard. 1348. And there's the guest of honor. Farah, hit it. 1350. Damn. It's done. Ostergaard is gone, and Director Espinosa requested parley. I can't believe it. I'm not gonna lie, I did dislike Ostergaard, but I can understand him. To him, we were just his son's executioners. God knows that if roles were reversed, I would probably do the same thing. Hell, I did do the same thing when my family got betrayed. Computer, start recording. This is going to be a lovely evening. Little Miss Victoria and a few hardliners decided not to accept Directorate surrender. Old Espinosa made a monster thanks to his delusion of grandeur, and now he'll have to watch us fight her. Oh yeah, Lady Victoria challenged Kamea to a duel at the arena at 1700 hours, threatening to stomp Lord Madeira if we refuse. This one is for Mastiff. 1655, we are nearing the arena. Technically I'm second in command here since Kamea is joining us. I took Glitch and Medusa with me. Decker is out of commission. Banza, Behemoth and Archangel are outside, making sure no one interferes. And gargoyle is overlooking a terrain sweep in another sector. Everyone, listen up. You too, Kamea. Whatever happens, I get to take Victoria down. 1700 hours, entering the arena. There is a small woodland area to our left. I suggest we regroup there. 1702. Holy shit. That's a king crab. And Victoria is piloting that hellspawn. You know what? Forget what I said before. If you have a clean shot, just shoot that thing in the torso. 1706. Oh, she's falling back. Not today, bitch. Not today. Gotcha. One wannabe dictator less. 1709. We mopped out the rest. Now to debrief and sleep for a month. 3:47 a.m. I just woke up and it seems that everybody had the same idea I did, but they're still sleeping unlike me. I'm done with my contract for Kamea. It's kind of melancholic, but I got some payback on the bastards that put Mastiff through living hell. I'm not in danger of being repoed by the banks, and I got a pretty solid track record now and reputation as a merc. I do need to get a bit more shut-eye though. Kamea's coronation is tomorrow, and I must be ready. My pilots are going to secure the area during the event, but I'm the guest of honor. Well, computer, stop recording. Computer, start recording. Well, that was an interesting speech. I definitely liked the first part of it. The second part, where she talked a lot about how I made this possible, it made me uneasy, and so did the conveyor belt of medals. But I must say that I'm impressed that the self-righteous noble I started to work for has turned into what looks like a decent leader. Mastiff would be proud of her. Me, not so much. I mean, I mostly got into this to get back at Victoria and her dear old daddy-o. Oh, what brings us to the next topic. Director Espinosa is being extradited to the Torians for the chemical attack he caused. Lord Madeira is live, not at his 100% yet because he was in Victoria's arms, but he's holding up a lot better than I expected. And it seems that the brunt of my loans have been paid back, which means free space travel for us. And we'll apparently be traveling around in the Argo since I was given the ownership of the vessel, as well as Kamea's personal Atlas assault class mech. I know Yang and I are gonna have a field day figuring out the loadout for that thing, but it seems that, at least for now, we are going back to taking contracts throughout space. Well, we did build a reputation to uphold, so the jobs will probably be dangerous. But the clans will also have to have a rather persuasive pockets to enlist our help. But before we do any of that, This crew deserved at least a month of shore leave. Computer, stop recording.